Hey, 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 hey. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. It said we got 0 people in the chat.
What? I see several people in it.
I know, but my counter said we got 0.
Oh,
It
y'all
said
better
we
do
got
this
0.
right here. Y'all better hit this.
Oh my gosh. It said we got, okay, now we update. It said we got 7 people in the house. All righty, 7
Yes,
people. Make sure you hit
yes.
the thumbs up. It does help the channel push us out, push us out. All right. I hope you guys are well. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have had a happy Sunday so far. Oh my gosh, what happened? Okay, cool. All right. So, Sunday, what did I do? I was just telling it's me, Angie. I was just cooking today. All I did was just cook, and cook today.
Okay, everybody picture that. We can only see Ella doing auctions, and all of a sudden, go to your mind with Ella in the kitchen. Just go with that. Visualize that. Think about it a minute.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I did. I had to
Maybe you
cook.
should do a video, Ella, of you running around the kitchen so we can just really get a good visual of that.
Well, a lot of people always think I cook with microwave. No, I warm my food in the microwave. But I like to just cook for the week, so I don't have to be going to the kitchen and opening my fridge and think of what am I gonna eat. So like I was telling you, I cook several meals. So I have
You
several
did some cooking
people.
now. I'm talking about cooking.
Yes, some cooking. That's what I did. I had to. I woke up. I was telling Picky Nicky yesterday. I woke up with, I had this dizzy spell, and I was like, what did I eat? No, I didn't eat on Friday. I just snacked on sugary stuff, So by the time I woke
That
up
could have been a
yesterday,
problem.
yeah, all my eyes were just like, ugh, my head was. I was like, no. Oh, and also, I just want to say sorry. I didn't get to do Susanna's show yesterday. Susanna sent me an email saying that she wasn't 100%, so she wasn't able to, for us to do the show yesterday because we were supposed to do a show at 10 o'clock on her channel. So if you were waiting for that show, I apologize. And yeah, let's pray for Susanna. And yeah, she's going through stuff which has to do with health. So we got to pray for her and pray that God continue to bless her and heal her, because we all go through certain things. Like I said, I was glad in a way because even though I felt I will be better later on before 10 o'clock, but I'm glad it wasn't an earlier show because I would have canceled myself because I said when I woke up, my head was spinning, my eyes, I had to lie down a few times, and I thought, okay, maybe I got to get up to eat. And then as soon as I got something to eat, my vision and everything started to settle well. The room wasn't spinning, you know. So,
So
and
many
that,
people are going through health issues and different things. I mean, every time I go into a chat, you hear this one's going through this happened, that happened. People are really dealing with a lot of physical ailments.
yes, and um, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever it is, we just have to pray for each and everybody and just ask God to meet them at, their needs there and heal them because, I mean, ugh, I know. I don't know how to talk about it. I know how to talk about a lot of stuff, but it's like, I mean, when you go through certain things,
You know, a lot of times, uh, I'll say a lot of times, but sometimes when people are going through something, which I'll share this with you, I'm a private person to a certain extent. I will answer a question that you have for me, but I mostly will not come forward and just start sharing everything that's going on with me. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying?
yeah,
I usually try to rise above it and try to move on. not that I'm trying to ignore it, but just, say, well, let's just go on to something else.
Yeah.
Um, Sometimes you just can't ignore it. I mean, even if it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, I mean, there comes a point you have to stop and deal with it,
Yeah. Yeah. Like today, I just felt, you know what? I'm not just gonna do the auction this afternoon. I was supposed to do a jewelry. I had the thumbnail already up, and last night I just said, Ella, nah, you gotta pick one. So I decided that I'm gonna pick my health, and I turned it off. I just deleted the thumbnail, and it that was good because I was able to stay in bed an extra hour, not get up and
And
rush,
you needed it.
and I needed it. So actually, I went to bed early. 2 days in a row now. I went to bed early. I told Pikiniki I'm going to bed early. She thought I was joking. Even when I text Giovanni the same thing, he was like, "Really?" I said, "Yes, I'm going to bed right now." And I told Pikiniki, I said, "I'm going to go to bed. If I happen to wake up, like maybe 12, 1 o'clock or 2, I might do an auction because if I won't, I know once I wake up, I won't be able to go back to sleep."
That's asleep.
So
Yeah.
it was like, okay, text me when you wake up.
But
And let me tell
some
you,
people just get sick and tired of being whatever state they're in that they're dealing with. They
yeah,
just get sick of it. You know what I'm saying? They just tired. They don't want to deal with it.
yeah. I'm telling you, I just went to bed and I didn't wake up to this morning because I thought, oh yeah, I will wake up maybe because I'm the kind of person if I go to bed before my normal time, I'm definitely waking up in the next 2 3 hours and I won't be able to sleep. So I
Oh,
thought,
Ella, you needed that, honey.
oh,
You
I
needed it. If
needed
you
it.
slept all night without waking up, you needed that.
Yeah, I woke up and yes, I woke up, fixed my hair because I had to wash my hair last night, fix it, and I had to call my sister in England and talk to my sister a bit and my mom. And yeah, I remember Nikki was like, "Are you there? You alive?" I was like,
You throwing
"Yeah."
Picky Nicky off. She's got you down to a science, and then all of a sudden you take a detour and she don't know what's going on.
No, yeah, she was like, "Are you there?" Because we do that. We're like, "Are you alive?" All right, let me go ahead and say hi to those coming in. We got 16 people in the chat. We're not gonna stay long today. Hey, Piki Nikki. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I appreciate you, girl. Love you. Hey, Z Cat. Hi, Sue. Welcome. Oh, my goodness. Adopted Retrospect.
There's Kim.
Good to see you, Kim. It's been a while. Don't forget to check Kim out. Kim put out these shorts, buy it now shorts. So, guys, you want to check her buy it now. All you have to do, if you see something she's showing you, even if she's not there, it's pre-recorded. Just leave take notes of the item that you want, leave it in the comment, and she will send it to you. Yeah, she will invoice you, and you will get it. Good to see you, Kim. Claudette, you got a PayPal account yet?
I did what you asked me to do, Claudette. I did.
Better
But
go
we're
set up
still
your
discussing
PayPal
it.
account. Don't leave my money hanging. Miss Josie. Mwah, mwah. Josie's Place. Don't forget to check her out. She's going to be on tomorrow, guys. So make sure you check her out. She's going to be on tomorrow. And then she's going to be on Friday and Saturday as well. So make sure you check her out. Good to see you, Miss Josie. Welcome in. All right, Pikiniki. Yeah, Pikiniki is going to be on with me tomorrow at 6 and then Tuesday at 11. And then you check her out on her channel after 4. She's going to be on after 4 o'clock in the afternoon on her channel with Real Creative Studio. So make sure you check them out. All right, Miss Annette. Good to see you, Miss Annette. Welcome in. Welcome in. She said, "I want proof."
Yeah, she wants proof if you were actually in the kitchen cooking, which I think that would be incredible if you would just turn the camera and just for about 2 minutes get over there with a pot and pan or something put some water in it. Act like you're, about
Like
to
I'm
cook
cooking.
something. Yeah,
She
people
said,
would
I
get a
need
kick
proof.
out of that. People would get a kick.
Aisha, mwah, mwah, mwah. I mean, I've been cooking since I was young. As much as I
You're
hate,
probably tired. You're probably tired of cooking.
I just hate it. I just don't like cooking. Hi, Aisha. Welcome. Good to see you. Make sure you check Aisha out, guys. Step first selection, Renee. Good to see you, Renee. Welcome in. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Hey, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. How are you, Wonder Woman? I hope you're healing. I hope you're in good spirit and good health. Good to see you. Good to see ya. All right. Good to see you, Wonder Woman. Okay, let's see who else is it. She said that was the. I know. She's like, well, I'm gonna about to send a search party out for you. Hey, Megas! Good to see you, Megas. Is it Ella? You work too hard. I know. What can I do? I was when I was coming from the post box this afternoon, and it was so hot, and it took me back. I was like, wow, this is the time I normally get pallets coming in. I'm out here in
Mhm.
the sun and everything. I'm like, wow, I'm gonna be getting a pallet hopefully this week, and I'm gonna be out here in this heat. And man, gotta drink a lot of water. Water.
Keep hydrated.
Hi, Buddha Bear. Mwah, mwah. Good to see you, Buddha Bear. Welcome in. No way, Nikki. I got the stop sign. Hi, Teresa. Mwah, mwah. Welcome in. Ashley Reed. Good to see you, Ashley. Welcome in. Sassy Mary. Good to see you, Sassy Mary. Welcome, welcome. It says, I'm a night owl. Wow. And when you're a night owl, oh my goodness. No, I just like, oh. Hey, Claudette say no. I don't know what she mean by no, Claudette. Yeah, Claudette, you know she ain't gonna let it go. Yes, not letting it go. Hey, Sonia from Texas.
Read what she says, Ella. Get
I
this.
just wanted to tell you, I have a sister named Ella and another named Angie. This is
That
oh
is
my,
cool.
that is so
That
awesome.
is cool. That is
I know
cool.
we got our personalities though.
That is very cool.
Oh, Miss Josie said this Thursday I'm having my junk journal sale at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So
Oh,
make
I
sure.
want to get one of her junk journals so bad. I hope I get one of them. She does a great job.
All right, she's doing it this Thursday. Make sure you check her out. All right, let's see. Let's see who else is here. Janet!
Get
Nice
it?
to see you, Janet. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. I think, yeah, we got to the bottom. All right, today, guys, we don't have no topic today. I was thinking something. Angie was thinking something. And she came, we were in the back room. Is like, so what do you have in mind for today? And we both had the same thing in mind today.
Same
Wow.
idea.
Same idea. Same idea. You want to know what it was or what it is?
Drum roll.
Tris, I said, what? Really? No
We're in no
topic?
topic. Oh, it's a topic.
There's
Don't
a
don't you
topic, all right.
don't you fret. Don't fret. It's gonna be okay. Just hold on just a minute.
All right. So what's the topic?
So it's all about you all. You all are gonna carry the load today, ask questions, put what you all want to ask or your thoughts or your your beefs or your inquiries or your whatever. Sassy, I would actually get up and twerk, but I can't get up out of my wheelchair and twerk anymore. But I would love to be able to.
All right. So today, guys, is all about you guys in the chat today. Anything that you feel you want us to talk about, we'll talk about it. Like I say in the comments in my description, we don't have no knowledge of whatever we talk about is what we feel like, oh, you know what, I think it should be A, I think it should be B. You guys can go do whatever you want to do. We are not counselors, we're not nothing. We're just sharing our thoughts and our beliefs. It's just our
There's no
thoughts.
judgment here. There's
Nothing.
no sides. I mean, if somebody's having a disagreement, it's all just neutral. We're here to listen. The chat's here to put in there to something the chat may say could change your entire outlook on whatever you're going through.
Yeah.
So you never know. They may have lived through it, they may have dealt with it. You don't ever know. So don't be afraid to put something in the chat.
Yeah, just let
Because
us
we say
know.
if you're not an adult, you need to leave.
Yeah, if you're gonna be offended, easily offended, then I'm sorry and not sorry. You know what?
Yeah.
There's other lives happening right now, so you can find those and go to other lives. But you know, if there's something
Plus, there's
you want to share personally with us and see if we could, what do you think our answer will be, or if we've experienced something like that, just let us know and we'll go ahead. So the first
right.
question in the chat is twerking. Now, that's twerking. Twerking is when you shake your butt. Okay. Let me tell you, twerking is an African thing, and way back in Africa, um, they always use their body and their butt to twerk. Okay, so it originated from Africa, and yeah, it's nice to twerk. It's a form of entertainment. You're dancing to show. I don't know how I'm gonna describe it, but that's all I know about twerking. Moving on. Laugh out loud. Twerking. Where did Ella learn to do that? Actually, I learned that from my native home in Nigeria. That's when I learned about it.
But I'm pretty sure they do it in a different way.
They do it in a different way than it is now.
It means something totally different over there than it does over here, probably.
Yeah, they use it to dance. There's way they use it, and in a nice way. They don't twerk like the way they twerk right now to make it look,
Vulgar. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
nasty and all that. No,
That's what I was
so
talking about. They
it's
probably do it
modest in a
uh
modest way.
yeah, like an art, like like hula dancing. They do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Amethyst says, "Well, I have to get this off my chest. I don't say much in chat, but I'm always around and a lot of communities, and because of my loyal ways of seeing the good and people, it does bother me."
Wait, what? Because of my loyal ways of seeing the good in people, it does bother me. It bothers her that she just sees the good in people. That's
Yeah,
that's not
Amethyst. It's not pretty clear to me. I don't know about you. What do you think?
well. Is she saying it bothers her because she only sees the good, which I think that's great. If that's the
Yes.
case, it
Well, I
shouldn't
have
bother
to get
you
this
if
off
you
my
see the
chest.
good,
Yeah, I
because your
don't think
perception of people must be
I'm
one
saying.
of you take them until they do something to you. You take them at face value that they're a good person, you know. So there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think.
Well, I'm slowing down to read the questioning. I don't know if it's a question, but she says,
But I'm always around.
well, she has to get this off her chest. I don't say much in chat. Well, I'm that kind of person too. I don't really chat a lot in chat.
But I'm
She
always
says,
around.
but I'm always around a lot of communities, which is, yeah, we go visit other communities. And because of my loyal ways of seeing the good and people, or maybe she's seeing the good in people, it does bother me. So you see the good in people and it bothers you because you don't see the bad side in people.
I mean, yeah, elaborate on that down in the chat,
Yes.
Amethyst.
All right, moving on to the next one. I have been in a couple of chats that made me feel like I didn't belong in their chat because I have no content. Is that right? I've had been in a couple of chats that made me feel like I didn't belong there. Okay, that's first part of it is it depends on if people welcome you when you get into the chat. There's some chats that you probably go to, the people is so busy talking, they don't acknowledge when people come into their chat, and then you feel like, oh, maybe I'm not welcome here, to the chat. I could understand if they're busy like doing auctions, and most times people will type in the chat welcome, like, if you watch Johnny when he's doing the fired rapid round, if he doesn't have time, or any other thing, if he had guests on his show and that guest is talking and he doesn't want to interrupt the guest,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, what he will do a lot of the time, Johnny will type in a chat, hello, welcome, so just to make you feel that he did see you and he welcomes you into the chat. But even though he doesn't say it out loud, it's because he has a guest that the guest is talking and he doesn't want to interrupt. But there's another other chat, when you go in there, they don't even acknowledge you come into the chat. And another thing is like they skip you and go talk, stroll down to see their best friend that come in the chat and say hi to them, and just ignore
Well,
it.
I don't know if how you feel about this, Ella, or the chat feels about it. I'll include everyone. But you know how if you're going to have a live like you and I having this now, to me, if you have a chat, you should acknowledge the chat. Now, if you don't want to acknowledge the chat, why do I want to sit in your chat and watch you have a live with someone else and y'all discuss things and not even acknowledge that you have a chat there? Why don't you just go private, have a private chat, because you can go on StreamYard and not even, you can have a private chat like
Yeah,
you and I were doing before we started this. But it irritates me that some channels go on live like you and I, and then the chat will just try to get their attention, and they're just talking about each other and how they're good friends and what they're going to do the next week and where they went shopping and blah blah blah, and never even acknowledge the chat.
those
And
type of
that
chat is not for you. Don't even bother feeling bad about it. Just leave. That's what I
right,
would say. I've left a lot of chats because I've gone into their chat. They don't acknowledge me. Even when I say hi, they don't acknowledge, but I still stay just to listen to what they say. And I see them stroll and look for who they can say hi to. I mean, you're telling people to share, like, hit the subscription button or whatever. And meanwhile, you ignore the people that actually come in. Why are you going to ask me to share your content and you don't even acknowledge me? And another
right.
thing I would say is, I don't think they wouldn't acknowledge you. Whether you have content, you don't have content. I just feel everybody should be casual to say hi and hello when people come into their chat. Whether you posted something or you didn't post anything at all. All right. Amethyst says you when a negative force you have seen from another community goes into a kind community because you can't say anything. Okay, yeah,
I got that off my
okay,
chest.
I got that off my chest. All right, I'm
Oh,
lost.
she's saying when she's in a chat and somebody negative comes in, she she doesn't say anything. She just keeps it. You know what I'm saying? She's been
Okay,
like she wanted to say something, but she's not said anything.
okay,
It's the way I take it.
okay. Let me see this one. She says, what I'm trying to say is when you know a person is negative and they join your community and you can't say anything to that community. Well, there's so many people they you can, if you know the person chat they come into, you can privately send a message to them and say, hey, I'm not just trying to be nosy here. I'm just trying to let you know that I've seen this person in other chat. I just want you to be careful. This person has a negative attitude. They're always shutting stuff down. They never listen and stuff like that. You can always let the host, whoever, like for instance, myself and Angie, you can always email us and say, hey, there's somebody that comes into your life. They're very negative and stuff like that, as a way we are aware, so we know how to handle that. But also, I would say don't let it affect you in a way that you don't come to that person's chat, because of that person negative. I always say, if you guys hear me during my auction, I say, look, we don't like drama. So if you see somebody that you don't like come into the chat, I'd rather you be the bigger person and just behave as if they're not there, and continue to chat with other people. Let me tell you,
Right.
I go to other chats and I've seen people that don't talk to me and I can't be bothered with them.
Right.
And I go in and I say hello, and to who I want to say hello, I chat who and have a big laugh if I want to, and with whoever I want to. Like Pikiniki was in a chat which day last week. I was in there. We were both cracking up in the chat. And I know there's some people there that don't like me. I don't give a damn because they don't pay my bills. They
What,
don't do
Ella?
anything.
They don't like you? What?
Of course, they don't like me, and I know
I'm
they don't
sorry.
like me. So I don't
I don't care
care.
if they don't like me.
Yeah, look, so I wouldn't even bother with that. I wouldn't even let that bother you. But if, yeah, you're coming in and there's this negative person, and for instance, we don't know the person, and you just notice they started coming to the chat, yeah, I would like to know,
Because it
like,
only
oh,
takes one person to mess a whole chat up.
yeah. Hi, Finding Treasures. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Lisa Anderson. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So today we don't have no topic, so we're leaving it. Hi, Creations by D. Timeless Truth by Deborah. Hi,
Hey,
Timeless.
Deborah.
All right, so today we do not have a topic. We just, anything that you guys feel is on your heart and you want us to see if we can discuss it, we will definitely discuss it. Okay, so Amethyst, I hope that really helps. And I'm sorry if it doesn't really, if it didn't help you, I hope somebody will be able to explain it much better, but for me, I would say, if you come across somebody that is negative, just try to ignore them. That would be the best way, is just ignore that person if they're being negative. Like I
Because
said,
that's what they really want. They really want you to acknowledge that they are being negative, and that gets it started.
oh, you don't have to say hi to everybody. Say sorry, I can't say hi to everybody individually, but thank you for the hellos. I'm gonna go back to making dinner.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Do like Ella. Blanket hello.
Blanket hello. Let me tell you, I've been in a chat where I just feel like, you know what? I don't want to say hello to everybody too. You know, I don't want to say hello to everybody, and I would just say a blanket hello. So sometimes that's the best thing to do. Throw a blanket, say hello, you know, and that's it. You can't, if you don't want to say hello to everybody, if you're the kind of person that say hello John, hello Mary, hello Suzanne, hello James, hello John, you can keep doing that. If you want to skip somebody, you can go ahead and skip if you want to. Me, I don't, sometimes I don't even, but I go in, I'm like, oh gosh, I see somebody that I don't even bother, I don't even go into their chat, nothing like that. I'm like, you know what, I just throw caution to the wind. I'll just say hello, and I'll just be the bigger person, and I will say hello. And I did that to, was it today? I think it was today or yesterday. It was yesterday. I went into somebody's chat and I thought, oh gosh, I really didn't want to say hello to this person. And I was like, okay, you know what, Ella, just be a bigger person, say hello. And I don't care. Everything in the hello, I put it in there. Hello, this, hello. I put all their names in there, and I don't really care. I mix it all up. It doesn't really matter if they come back and say hello to me or they don't say hello
No,
to me.
it doesn't matter. No.
Don't matter, because guess what? I still gonna go and sleep in my nice bed, cozy bed, wake up and like, time to start the day.
You
They
know,
don't
and if
start
some
the day.
people can't let go of things, you can't control that. You can't control them not letting go.
Yeah. I found it really odd that he said, I don't understand people in my chat without content. That was odd. What the heck?
Why
Well,
would a person say that? That
yeah.
is ridiculous.
Why? Why? And so if he goes to somebody's chat and they don't have a content, what's that got to do with him? At least you came into him's chat to support him.
Right,
You
because without the chat, we don't have a channel.
yeah. Because if YouTube didn't don't want to allow people that don't have content to be on, they would delete their page. So if YouTube is not deleting your page because you don't have content, who is he to say, oh, I don't like people that don't have content? Oh,
And
what?
he just
Because
doesn't know, because Claudette's one of the best supporters that anybody could ever
oh,
have
I
on that
said
channel.
that. Yeah. Because guess what? I said that. I said Claudette will go in and she will watch your chat,
Yes, your
your
videos.
your videos, your live, and she will let you know this is number one of what I've watched so far. I'm going on to number two. She will write it and she will comment. She is the best. She will comment on every single freaking video.
It's
So
their loss that didn't accept you into the chat, Claudette. It's their loss.
it's their loss because you got a sweetheart to go and read, because you are commenting, you are viewing, you are adding to them for them to get freaking paid for their stuff to
Right,
be viewed. So
right.
please let them be. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even worry about it. I wouldn't even bother going back. I thought the main purpose of a chat is to communicate with people who is talking.
There you go. And
That's
some
it.
people won't even acknowledge the chat, and they'll just think that people want to sit there and watch them talk to each other. And I don't really enjoy that.
Yeah. Janet say, right, Ella, text or send private message, but that butthole is in that chat. Yeah, more good than bad. Yeah, so it's like, please, you know. All right. Anybody else? Let's see. Anybody else have any questions or anything they would like to say? Oh, we love you too. We love you. We love each and every one of you. We appreciate you coming in. They haven't came into your chat yet, Ella, but I let you know when that happens. Please do, because you know what? We can keep an eye out and we can see how they're gonna behave and how they're gonna act. Because that's one thing. Let me tell you, I don't block people. Say because once they start being nasty, I'll go ahead and I'll just block the person. But the most people I've blocked are people that don't freaking pay when they buy something from me. that's, the,
Right.
that's the people I blocked. I blocked them. I'm like, I can't be bothered. And some people think that because they didn't pay me, they should still be able to come into my chat and buy from other people. No, because what you did to me, I have a feeling you will do to my hosts or my other sellers. And I don't, you can go and buy from them on their live, but or if they're on another channel, you can go buy from them. But if you are blocked, I'm not gonna unblock you so you can buy because Picnic is selling on my channel. I'm not gonna unblock you because Timeless Juice is selling on my channel. I'm not gonna unblock you because Cool Ranch is selling on my channel. No, find their channel and go buy from them, because if you don't pay me, I wouldn't want you not paying them. Why
Well,
you
you
bought
got
something
a
on my
person
channel?
that has content and goes live or does videos. You have to protect your chat, and you have to protect the people that are loyal to your channel. So, of course, you want to get out the ones that are going to stir the pot. You're going to want to get them out.
Yeah. They don't like Ella because she doesn't put up with the BS. Ella is like, okay, bye, hit me up if you got a problem.
Yeah. Bye.
That's it. I don't have the time. I always say that life is too short, and life is short for BS, and I don't have time for BS. Today is not business. Today is I'm relaxing, I'm chit chatting with you guys. You guys are getting to know me, and this is my personality. If you don't, let me tell you, there's a lot of people don't like my personality, and it's okay. Some people can take my personality in doses. Some people, like Pikiniki, we were talking, she said, I can deal with your craziness sometimes, And I was like, what do you mean I'm crazy? But she can deal with me because she knows me and she can understand me from who I am. A lot of people won't be able to stand me for who I am, you
But
know.
that doesn't bother me if somebody feels that way toward me, because I'm a firm believer that everybody cannot like everybody. You just
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, that's so true. Oh, glass is getting fogged up. It's getting really hot in here. All right, let's see who else.
Josie's got a question.
Yeah, let's see that. What do you think about an auction with one person who hates you and avoids your bid? The channel owner is subscribing to you and has had no problem. To me, that shows a lack of respect. Okay, I got to read that. I think it got too many parts in that. I want to dissect and add stuff to it because you're talking about an auction. Let me see. What do you think about an auction with one person who hates you and avoids your bid?
Okay, there must be a mod in that person's channel that is calling the bids out.
Okay. Now, let me make one example here. Now, when we go to Johnny's auction, typical example, for me, if somebody has not paid, has avoided me for months and not paid, but then they come into Johnny's, I tell Johnny, you see, Johnny says it on Hump Day auction. He always says it, and we write in the private chat, Johnny, I'm sorry, I don't take bids from this person. I don't hate the person. I don't dislike the person. The
Right,
person, it doesn't. You can't hold my item hostage, and also hold my money hostage, because that's what you've done. I've
right.
sold the item. You've outbid everybody else for it. You've held the item hostage, and now you've held my money hostage as well. So I will tell Johnny in the back room, in the private room, I'm like, I'm this person is in the chat. I don't take bids from this person. So when Johnny is, if I put a bid out, put an item, and Johnny is calling it, and you decide to bid, and I've already told Johnny I don't take bids from you. Like Johnny said, he's not gonna call your name. He's not gonna call your name at all. Okay, because I've already told him I don't take bids from this person, and there's a reason. I don't hate you. It's just that you don't pay, and I can't deal with you holding up my inventory and holding up my money. So that's one part of that question. Now, what you are saying here is, let me read it again. What do you think about an auction with one person who hates you and avoids your bid? Well, if you're saying is the person that is hosting it,
No, I think they're talking about a mod because she said the channel owner is subscribed to whoever it is and they have no problem. To me, I would
then if
think
it's
it's a lack of
the
maturity.
mod has no right to do that. No right.
It's a lack of maturity and on
Yes.
their part, and it's
I've
disrespectful to
had
the
a mod
channel owner.
before. I've had a mod before in the beginning, had beef with some other person, and she knows that I treat it as a business. So I like, look, I don't care whatever beef you have with this person. This is my business. You're gonna, if that person is bidding, you're gonna call it for that person. you know so that's the thing. And I think it depends on the channel owner to talk to the mod. I don't care if you're modding for me and you have beef with somebody. No, you don't have right to hold that bid from that person. You got to call it for that person.
I mean,
It's
not only is it disrespectful to the person that they overlook, but it's very
Yeah,
disrespectful for the channel of this don't even belong to them. It belongs to
yes,
somebody else.
yeah. So for me, Miss Josie, I will report that to the channel owner, and I will let the channel owner know that. I will send an email. If it's a text message, an email, say, look, I've come into your chat. I've tried to bid on an item, and I noticed that your mod always passes mine because I do not have a relationship with your mod. But I don't think it's fair. She will not call my bid. I will let the channel owner know. And if the channel owner has to deal with it, you know, deal with it by letting the mod knows that I'm sorry, you cannot do that in my life. You cannot. Everybody entitled to bid. You have to call them once they put a bid in the chat. At the end
And
of the
if
day, it's business.
if you and the channel owner are have a good rapport, they're going to take care of it. They're going
Yeah,
to take care of it.
yeah. They should. They should. All right. Anybody else? I'm gonna come. I just checking, make sure I said hello. Vintage Juice. Hey, Judy May. Mwah. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Let's see. Anybody else I miss? All right. I think I got everybody else in here. Hey, Suzanne. Fencing. Welcome. Welcome. All right. All right. Just okay. He didn't say don't allow them the space in your mindset. Removing negative people make room for positive people.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Removing negative people make room for positive people. I love that. I love that. I mean, for me, every day, every time I ask God, I say, God, bring people, because people leave your auction. People that come after a while, you don't see them, they leave. You always have to pray, like, God, bring more people to come in, and you always bring people, new people that will come in. So, yeah, remove the negative people and open for positive people to come in. So that's a good one. That is why I say hello, everyone, or yeah, so someone, or that's the same thing. I am not I am not letting it bother me. Like last night, I just blocked them and left, but they are up on panel and they know I don't care for them now. And it was like trying to dig at me, so I just left. Ah,
That was the mature thing to do. But
that's what.
it's sad that you had to leave that chat if it wasn't their channel because
Yes,
they were up on panel because you have every right to be in there, because you're not obviously this channel you were watching or you were in the chat, you're not blocked and you and that person have a good, rapport. So it's sad that you had to leave because of that,
yeah,
but you did the right thing.
yeah. You know what? If you feel, for me, I there's it doesn't mean if I don't like the person, I won't go to the owner's chat and still watch, because I'm just there to support them, you know. But if that person is up there and they're being disrespectful in a way, like you said, I would just leave. I won't even go in. I will leave. And if they're not a regular on the channel, the day that they're a regular, in for your own mental health, don't even bother going there that day. If
Right.
they're
Right.
gonna be on there as a guest, if you click in and you get your notification, you go there and you find out that they are on panel, leave for your own mental health.
It's just going to bring you down is all it's going to do.
Yeah, just leave. I like saying hello to everyone, and I'm fine with people that don't say hello. It's just me. Yeah, that's what I do. You know what I do? I say hello to you. Even the people that don't like me, I say hello. I give you three hellos. After my third hello, I don't even bother with you anymore. That's
Well,
that's
I guess I speak to everybody. If somebody out there doesn't like me, because I speak to everybody, so I wouldn't know or not know.
No, if I'm saying hello to you and you're never saying hello back, why would I go bother myself to continue to say hello to you and you're not gonna say hello back?
Right. I get
Like,
that. Yeah, I
yeah,
get that.
yeah. There's no point, if it's like my neighbor across the street, if I come out and he say hello to me, I say hello, okay. If I come out my next door and I say hello to him and never say hello to me and you ignore me, I'm telling you, I would never say. That's why I don't say hello to my neighbors, because I don't want people. No, I don't want nobody in my business. I know I'm out there. If they walk past and say hello to me, I'll say hello to them. But you mind your business, I mind my business. Same thing we should do in our lives. mind your business, I mind my business. If I go to somebody's chat, I don't
Right.
have to say hello to you. I
Right.
always say hi to everybody, and I always think positive, and I ignore the negative. We don't get time. We don't get time for that. Yeah, you don't
Yeah. You
just
don't have time for that.
don't have that time for that. So yeah. And another thing I say is, don't let it bother you too much, because guess what? These people, you only see them for a fraction of a second, or a fraction of maybe an hour.
And they're
You don't
really nothing. They're nobody. They're just a name in a chat. You don't even really know them.
see them. You don't know them, so you don't see them. They're not come knocking at your door. They come knocking at your door. You leave them outside there. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. We got 32 people in the house. Sassy Mary said, I just sit back and let it flow, but just know the sass has a speech that you might not like if you say something to start. Sassy
You always
Mary.
got to have something prepared for that very moment.
Yes, you gotta. All right. Christians by D say, when I run into someone that doesn't like me, I just move on. Their loss. Yes. I have the best friends in the world. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you. If people don't like you, there's no reason to continue to ask, why don't they like me? Why they don't like me?
I'm not
No,
losing sleep over that. That's
no.
high school. That is high school.
Yes. You know what? It don't bother me at all. When people have beef with people, and I mean, no.
Do you know how many things that's going on in the world right now and
Yes.
that we should be thinking about, and not that?
Yeah.
Somebody
And
liking
be
you or not liking you? That is
yeah,
ridiculous.
and just be grateful, and like, come on now. Like, what do you say? We're not in high school anymore. Like I said, I didn't even do that in high school.
I didn't
So
either.
yeah, no. I'm thinking like, when? No, no, I couldn't
No,
remember.
no.
No, no. Let me tell you, look at it as a playground. When the bell rings and everybody go out in the playground, there's two things you do: you stay on your own, or you mingle with the people in the playground and find a group to put yourself in and have a chat with them.
Find your people.
Yes, find them. And if you don't see it, let me tell you, if you are on your own in that playground, it don't make you any less than those that find people they
Right.
can group in.
It'll
Let me
make you
tell you,
stronger. It'll make you
yeah,
stronger.
I thought, I wanted to be a clique and be in people group,
Oh
until
no.
people group almost put me in trouble. So guess what? When I go to the playground, I stay on my own. And if people come and say hi to me, they can come say hi to me. So when you go in the chat, you know what? Say hello and be in the playground on your own. And if you see people you want to say hello and chat with, do that.
I don't
Do
like
that.
clicks. I don't like clicks.
No, I don't have time. I get so frustrated when certain sellers don't bill me for a month or two. I told them, please don't bill the bugs. I want my stuff sooner. Plus, I don't want big $130 bill week later. Just saying. Okay. I understand you, Renee. There's quite a few sellers out there that do the build the box. I think in the beginning, if you come across those sellers that do that, I think it's left for you in the beginning to let the seller know that you don't do build a box. Let the seller know that, please, when I buy something from you, please invoice me right away. That's all you got to do is communicate. Because I know sometimes we do forget. That's why I always say, when you buy something from different sellers, write down what you bought, the date you bought it, so that when you don't get the an invoice, you contact them and say, "Hey, I'm waiting for my invoice." You know. But if you come across a seller that likes the build a box and it takes forever, a month or two to send you to invoice you and send you your stuff, then you gotta let them know. That's all you gotta do is communicate. And if they do not accept that you need your item straight away, then don't go there and buy. You know, that's what I would do. I would not even buy.
Because once a seller, I've noticed this because I'm not a seller, but once a seller gets in a habit of building boxes, and they lax, they get lax and sending out only when that box gets full.
Mm.
They don't want to send out invoices quickly. They want to stay with that only when the box gets full.
Yeah. And that's how some people work. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's a bad way. That's just the way they choose to run their business. Now, one thing I don't hold boxes for people is because I don't have the space. One, two, I want the inventory gone. If out. I don't want it in my house. I just want it gone straight away. So that is why I invoice once a week. You know, Normally I never used to invoice once a week. I used to invoice as I go along, and then I made it Monday to Wednesday, and then Wednesday to Friday. But then I'm like, you know what, I already know you guys, so let me hold it for a week, and I
Well,
hold it for a week.
what I
So
was
that
gonna say, I like this. What Josie does, even if she keeps it a month or keeps it, if you want her to build a box, if you want to, she invoices you after each auction and you pay. Then
yeah.
your stuff is paid for, and she mails it out if you tell her right then or to hold it. But you don't get a bill for $130 because they didn't invoice you.
Yeah. And the thing is that you have to also take note of what you are buying. You're the one spending your money. So if you go into the chat and you're bidding on stuff and you win the bid, write it down. I went into Ella's chat. I bid on a onesie, I bid on a bag, I bid on a shoe. $10, $10, $30. So this day, that's $30 is gonna be my bill, you know. And then when you come back in again, oh, Ella's chat, I bought a shoe again, I bought a bag, and I got a coffee pot. Oh, okay, how much? $5, $5, $5. That's $15. You write
And
it
make
down.
sure you do it on every auction you go into, not
You
just
go into,
one.
not one. I always preach about that people need to do that. That way, when your check comes, because I know a lot of people get paid once in 2 weeks. Some people get paid once in a month, and they say to you, could you please hold my stuff? Okay, it's up to you if you want to hold the people's stuff, but you got to take note of how much you are spending, because I've noticed a lot of people go everywhere and spend their money. By the time the check comes, guess what? They already spent it out there. And when it comes time to pay rent, they can't pay their rent because all their money is out there, because they're not keeping a record of how much they're spending. And then when the check comes, they have to pay Tom, Dick, and Harry for their stuff. But anyway, I digress. I think the most important thing to do, first of all, is just make sure you let them know, I'm buying this from you. I wanted you to invoice me so I can make a payment right now. If they say, I'm sorry, we do the builder box, then they're not your customer. You don't need
Yeah,
to, they're not
they're
so
not your auction.
yeah, you just move on, move on, move on, move on. Hi Crafty. Good to see you. That's what I thought. Yeah. All right, let's move on. If you're coming in, welcome in. Oh, Amethyst, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Laugh out loud. Yes, I don't want to burn my food. Yeah, you better not, girl. I love going to the corner with.
Yeah, we and one of the channels we go into, we always get sent to the corner because we're always showing out.
Ah.
We go over there and eat.
Hey, vintage. Good to see you. Go to the corner. Yes. I would rather be respectful to people. I have been raised to show respect. Just think God is watching us all. Yeah, it's good to be respectful and just keep it moving, like I say, you know.
That shows maturity. If you
Yes.
can be respectful to a person that number one, doesn't like you, or you may not be fond of them, that just shows maturity. I know you might have to swallow whatever it is and it doesn't taste good going down, but just do what you have to do.
Yeah. All right, let's see if anybody has anything. Holding it hostage. I love the way you think, Ella. But yeah, that's what I think. I'm like, you're holding my stuff hostage if you're not gonna pay for it. If you're not paying, you've held my item hostage and you've held my money hostage, because you're not paying, and I will definitely be blocking you. That's all I gotta say. The mod should see the bid and call it out, and that's rude for sure. Yep. Taking money from somebody else, really. Yeah. All right. I had to purchase the item after the auction. I did report. Good. You see? And yes. And another thing is when you reported it, hopefully the channel owner was able to talk to the mod and say, please don't do that. You know, like
And
I
if they're
said,
not mature enough to handle that, they may not be mature enough to be a mod.
yeah, they're not. And then you find out how do they deal with people in the workplace,
True.
because you don't like when you go to a place. Let me tell you, you don't love everybody in your workplace.
No, no. I'm up there to do a job, not to make friends.
So let me tell you, I could be your friend at the workplace. If you're freaking lazy, that will piss me off because I'm doing all the work and they're paying us. I remember a friend, a colleague. I won't say friend, we're just acquaintance at the job. Okay. She will come to work just like the way I come to work. I'm so busy working. And then she's busy not doing anything. Guess who got promoted? She
She
got
did
promoted,
probably.
and then I've been in there. I don't get promoted, but she got promoted. That pissed me off. Like,
She probably kissed a lot of.
yeah. So I'm like, yeah, so no, I ain't doing that. Yes. I just didn't go back to that auction. Yes, don't go back to that auction. I wouldn't go if especially if the owner doesn't correct it. If the owner doesn't correct it, I wouldn't go back to that auction. And another thing, if the owner doesn't let you know that, look, you are welcome to buy. If you want me to bill you, make sure you email me and let me know, and I will invoice you straight away. A lot of people say that, even those that build a box, they say that. So yeah. All right. Good to see you, Francine. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see. Hi, Nana. Good to see you, Nana. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see. Yeah, dinner is almost ready. I'm going to go, but love and miss everyone. All right. She probably already gone, but love you, Wonder Woman. Yeah, it's good that you reported it. I need your excitement today. All right. Any more questions? Anybody got any questions today for us? I always try to support everybody's page. Crafty, you do that. And it's always good to try to support people, which is not a problem, you know. But if you're in a chat where you're supporting people and they don't acknowledge you at all, which was one of the questions, how do you handle it? Do you keep going to them and nobody even acknowledge you? You know, I used to do that. I go to this chat and the guy talk. Don't even acknowledge, that people like me are in his chat. So I said, you know what, forget it. I'll just leave, you know. And after weeks and weeks and weeks, I'll let it go and I'll go back again. I go back and sometimes they will acknowledge, hey, Ella, Saveherfirst. And sometimes you'll be like, well, what can you do? It just depends. But you shouldn't, like I said, you shouldn't let it affect you as a person.
Nana Tink has a good comment down lower.
All right, let me go. Going. All right, Keithan. Cool Ranch. Good to see you, Cool Ranch. Sending you love too. All right. Hi, Lucila. Mwah. Welcome in. Good to see you. Excuse me. All right, let's see. I'm strolling. I just want to make sure I say hi to people that I missed and make sure we don't miss anybody else. All right. I had my nails done, so typing is a little difficult. I deal with long-term COVID, so very slow sometimes and forgetting. I understand. I like when they hate on me.
Big shoulders here. Yeah.
Come on now, Nana. Who's hating on you? Who? Who hating on you? Nobody could hate on Nana. Come on now. I like when they hate on me. Big shoulders here, and that way they leave others alone. No, no worries here.
Look, I think when you have lived life and you have been through so many things that really are important, you look at this like, do you think it bothers me because you don't speak to me? Because it doesn't. I've had bigger, better people not speak to me than you. Why am I worried about it?
Yeah, that's true. Francine said exactly. The world is falling apart. I have no time for nonsense at 66. I mean,
No time for nonsense.
no time for
None.
nonsense. Yeah. I mean, there's bigger things happening. And we always petty about what's happening on YouTube. We're just petty about these little things, on YouTube. It's like, oh Lord, have mercy. Get over it.
Where is this person's mind? Where is their mindset? Let's move on.
Mm, yeah. I just over her. I'm just over her in my
I'm
sandbox.
just over here in my sandbox. Yeah.
Oh, see you later. All right, Teresa. See you later. Ella, in my message, I did say that I have told the seller to please do not build a box. I have stopped buying from those three.
Yeah.
That's if they don't listen, I wouldn't even bother. I would just not buy. You
Right.
know, that's the thing. I would not buy if they
That's
don't
money they're losing. They're
yeah, yeah,
losing.
that's the one customer they've lost. And because if I'm telling you, and that's the thing though, I guess maybe they're just used to that and want to wait a month or wait for the box to be filled up before they invoice. Nobody wants, I want to pay as I go. I really do not want a big box and you tell me, okay, your invoice is $130. I mean, what?
Yeah. I don't
I
want
don't
that
have that
either.
$130 right now. Maybe I had it back then if you'd invoice me, you
Right.
know, when my items were like maybe $10, $20, $50, I would have understood then. But now yeah. So always communicate with people. And if they do not want to do it, like you said, don't even bother going back and buying from them. That's all you got to do. I invoice after each auction. Yeah, that's why you let the people
And I
know this
like
is what
that.
we do. Yeah. For me, in the beginning, when I started doing auctions in the beginning, people would say, I started hearing because I used to invoice as I go in the beginning. But then when I go to other auctions, I hear where people say, oh, you know what? We'll invoice you at the end of the week because just to save on shipping.
And I
Because
don't
I
mind
used to
that
do
either. Hmm.
yeah, when I used to do the auction on Monday on Melanie's and BMO's, okay, I will invoice after the auction because that's what I used to do on Mondays. I used to do the auction on Mondays, and then on Wednesdays when I'm on Johnny's, I will do the auction and invoice right away on Wednesdays. So that's what I used to do, and then I said, okay. And then I started doing my own auctions on Thursday. Back then, I was only doing one auction back then on my channel, which was Thursday. And then I thought, okay, you know what? If you buy from me Monday, Wednesday, I will invoice you Thursday. And then when I started adding shows on it, I was like, okay, I'll just do it and invoice you. I will invoice you at the end of the week. That's all I can do is invoice you. But I let the people know. Yes, I invoice once a week and mail out AS. Yeah, like everybody that bought from me last week, they already paid. I'm telling you, I already printed their labels. Everything is going out the door come Monday. It's out the door. I don't like seeing nothing. They gotta
Why
go
do
out
you
the
want
door.
that hanging over your head? That's my thing. I'd rather just get it over with.
Yeah. I don't like building boxes. I have no room. However, if I sell an item for $2, I hate to charge the shipping. Well, but there's nothing you can do. I've had where somebody bought stuff for me and it was $2. And then guess what? I emailed them. I said, hey, I can hold the stuff if you buy something next week. And they
Hmm.
say, oh yeah, go ahead, hold it. And I hold it. If they're not buying anything come the new week, I'm invoicing you for that $2 freaking. I'm not gonna hold it till another week again. I'm not gonna
Right.
hold it. because
That
normally we go out and we spend $2 on stuff, or you can see something you want on Amazon and pay $2 for, and it gets shipped to Amazon. Is not holding it; it's in your
that
cart.
makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, Amazon will send you freaking reminders to let you know you got a $2 item in your cart. Do you want to go ahead and pay for it right now so we can get it
Hmm.
shipped? You know, and if you say, okay, I'm not ready right now until I add to it, okay. But for me, they have a warehouse. They can hold that shit, and when you're ready, they go pull it out. I don't have
Yeah.
a warehouse. So I can hold it for 1 week. When the following week comes, if you don't buy anything for me to add to your $2 item, I will invoice you for your item. That's all I'm saying. That's a good idea. I forgot to so easily, so I have to, yes, preach it. I like making payments and save on shipping. Yeah. All right. So Kuran says I offer only the best customers pay as you go program, so they can pay for each item, and then I add their items to a bin and invoice for shipping when I ship one ship price. A lot of people do that. And at the end of the day, that is between you and your loyal customers.
And
Let me
how
tell you,
you want to handle your auction.
yeah, for me, money has to come in by Friday. Friday, Saturday, I got to have money coming in, because that is the money I put back in getting inventory.
Right.
You know? So I can't let stuff hold for too long, because I'm not having income coming in from anywhere else. The only income I have coming in from my part-time job is to pay my rent. That goes into a different account. It goes into my personal account, so I don't really think about it. I don't
So
take
you'll
money
have a place to live. Yeah.
to have a roof over my head. So that money comes in, it pays for my electricity bill, and it pays for my rent. Okay. And then I have another account that I put money in. It takes care of all the little bills that I have. That's it. Then I have my business account. Anything relating to business, like my Amazon, all the other stuff I have to pay, it comes out from the business. So I need the money. So when these um, accounts come due on their payday, I got to pay it. Now, if I keep holding stuff, I don't have a husband to say I'm living on to pay this bill, so I don't worry about it. And at the
Right.
end of the day, am I making a good judgment on my business? My If it's a business, income has to be coming in my business. So if you have that plan, that's a good plan to have with customers that are reliable, that makes payment. That's a good plan to have. I sell 5 evenings a week. So by Saturday, I invoice. So by Monday, all is out in the mail. So you have all week to add. Yeah. And that's what I do. You have to add to it. I don't have a problem paying the invoice, and I have written it down. They say they don't build a box, but they are just so behind on doing invoicing and shipping. I stop buying from them. That's all you got to do. You just got to stop, you know because if I'm buying something from you, there's a reason I bought that item, and there's the reason I bought it is because I want to use it in the next week or two. So if you're holding it, by the time I get the box, I might not need that item for what I need it for. So it's of no use to me. That is the reason when I buy something, I say, could you please invoice me straight away? You know. So now, okay, now start. So auction. Ella, how long have you been doing auctions on YouTube? I've been doing auctions on YouTube for almost 4 years. I would say, yeah, for over 3 years, coming to about 4 years, I've been doing auction on YouTube. So I've been doing auction on YouTube for a long time, but I've
And
been
going strong. And
yes,
going
thank God
strong.
for it. And I've been selling since 2007, but not on YouTube. So yeah, I've been in the retail business for so long. Okay, treat people the way you would want to be treated. The easiest thing, but sometimes the hardest. That's what you guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
that
All right, Francine. Hi, Thrill Hunter. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. That is my chat is more important to me than showing my items. Your channel is only as good as your sub. That is so cool. That's why I don't like people rushing me when I'm saying hi to people. I don't like people rushing me, telling me, "Oh, okay, all right." Get even people write it in the chat. I just ignore it. I'm because I feel that's rude. I've said hello to you already, so don't say, all right, let's start the auction." No.
okay, Ella. I don't think it's your fault because you have 50 people in your chat and they should be acknowledged. So I don't think they or you should be penalized because you have a lot of people that come to your chat. I think it should be the way you do it. If you want to speak to all of them, speak to all of them.
Yeah. That's how I feel. I'm like, I said hello to you, so why can't I say hello to somebody else that comes in my chat? That's why I always tell my sellers, look, even though it took me an hour to say hello to everybody in my chat before we start the auction, other people are gonna come in. You might be selling. I don't really care. I will interrupt what you are selling just to say hi to whoever is coming in. Now, you might think it's rude, but I'm telling you so you know so you don't say, "Oh, that's so rude. I'm still showing stuff and she's still saying hello to people." No, I told you. I told you this is how I work. And if you don't like it, then that's fine. You
Well,
know,
look, what if you were having it at your home? Think about people showing up at your door, ringing your doorbell. You're
you
opening your door up and you're speaking to them. What
yeah,
if you just went over there and either let them open the door or you open the door and just they walk in? You don't say anything.
well, guess what though? When you leave the door open and you're having a party and people still come into the door, guess what? When you come outside, you're serving drinks and snacks. Hey, welcome, John. Good to see you. You're still gonna say
Right.
hello to John that came through the door without even you going to the door to open it for them.
Yeah, but you're not going to just ignore them when you open the door and let them just walk through without speaking.
So that's the thing, I've had that happen quite a few times. While I go into somebody's chat and never get acknowledged, I'll say hello a couple of times, but after that I just leave. Obviously they don't want my business, of course. I've done that. We've said that, walk away. I'm just
That
like,
is so rude.
I'm like, forget it. Now I can understand some people are busy. Some people have the way of doing things. You don't have to be like me, but that is how I work. If I have prayed and I've asked people to sub to my channel and they took the time to sub to my channel and come into my channel, who the hell am I not to say hello to them?
Right. That's my thoughts.
Yeah. So the worst thing you can do to a person that don't like us is be nice to them. Yeah.
Yep. It,
So
it heats coals of fire on their head.
yeah, I try to say hi to everyone in the chat. Sometimes it's hard and you will miss someone. Not always easy keeping up with the chat. And that is so true. And that's why we always say, guys, if we miss you, you came in and we miss you. So sorry, but welcome. I say that all the time. And sometimes it's like I can say, "Hey, Pikiniki, could you I'll be back in a minute." And I can go to the post box, or I'm handling stuff with the delivery guy, and I come back and I stroll while I'm in the back. I stroll up just to see if I miss somebody while I was out, and I would say hi. Even when Pikiniki is selling, I'll still say hi. Hi there, hi there, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if I miss anybody, like right now, if you came in the chat and I miss you, I am so sorry, but welcome, welcome. I appreciate you guys coming in. So if you and somebody asked me this question: what if you once your channel you have like maybe 100+ people in your chat, would you be able to say hi to everybody? No. And I've had 100+ people in my chat before, like when we were doing giveaways, and sometimes we don't have time to say hi to everybody, so we just start with, okay, this is a general hello, and we start to do our giveaways. Now we
But
can't say hi to everybody, because if it's taking me about an hour to say hi to 30 people, 40 people that come in the chat on Tuesdays and Fridays, then yeah.
but
So
the people that I know that I go into their auction, they say, I'm sorry if I missed you. If I didn't see you in the chat, it's a lot of people. I mean, they acknowledge that.
Yeah. And it's a good thing you're doing, Cool Ranch. Those are loyal customers, and I have people that say, Ella, could you hold this for me? I know come high water they will pay their bill, so I don't mind holding it for them for the week. But I let them know I don't have space. I can't hold big stuff. No way, I can't hold big stuff for you. you know Angie,
Well,
what
you
do
don't
you
have the
do?
space.
This is for you. Angie don't do nothing.
What do you do? I know I see you at all the time in the chat, but I never ask what you do. Auctions, flea market selling? No, I have a community of people that just come over as my neighbors, and I do talks. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I do neighborhood chats,
Inspiration,
inspirational
motivation.
videos,
Yeah.
motivational videos, home videos of my family. That's what my
Yeah.
content is. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a good content. And I thought, you know what, she was just right for this show.
Mhm.
Susan said, wow, I was just joking. What did you say that you were joking? It's all good.
I missed it.
I know. I was trying very hard to say hello to everyone in the chat and gotta acknowledge everyone in the chat. Yeah, sometimes it's hard. It's hard to say hi to everybody. You can't say hi to everybody most of the time. So, yeah, just acknowledge. Even if you don't see the chat, you just say, I'm so hi. If you're just coming in, I'm so sorry. Welcome in, welcome in. We say that, you know. I say that a lot, especially after I've taken 1 hour not doing anything but just saying hi to people, you know, and then once the auction starts, that's it. I'm doing whatever I got to do. And so once I'm done, I'm like, oh, okay. Let me just say a general hello to people, Hello, you're so
But
funny.
what I want to say is this: me personally, I'm never gonna mention if someone never speaks to me and the person never acknowledges me, because
Mm,
most of the time it doesn't bother me because I know they're busy. But if I think they're doing it intentionally, I'll just get out of it and won't even go back in there.
yeah. It's not, if it's not for you, then don't go there. If you know it's gonna hurt your feelings that you go into the chat and they never acknowledge that you're there. And I let me tell you, it wouldn't hurt my feelings if you don't say hello. It will hurt my feelings if you ignore that I was in the chat and say hello to other people that I
Right.
mean
And I'm definitely not purchasing anything from you if you can't acknowledge me after 3 or 4 times. Now, if I go in there once and you are busy and the chat's already started and the auction's already started, things are busy. I understand. But if
yeah,
I go in there 2 or 3 times and you haven't acknowledged me and you think I'm going to purchase something, no.
yeah. Angie, that is awesome. I have to come over and join. Oh, you gotta join her chit chat. It is
Oh,
very
yeah. Please come over and check me out. Yeah.
mm. So, Angie, our numbers are going down. We got to go over
Okay.
to Tracy
We've
Cakes.
enjoyed the chat interacting with us today.
Yeah, so which is not bad. That's what we wanted to do. We wanted to give you guys the opportunity to ask us questions, and hopefully we did our best to answer as best as we could. So thank you guys for coming in. I'll be back on my channel tomorrow at 6 p.m. with Picky Nikki. Don't forget, Miss Josie's gonna be on tomorrow, also on Monday. No, Vintage Juice. She's gonna be on Lisa Fun's Fine channel on Monday, so make sure you check her out. Don't forget Nana. Think she does auctions with friends. I think hers is Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So make sure you check her out as well. Anyway, don't forget to check D Creations by D. She's on her channel with Dawn. I think Dawn probably doing a single solo tonight, but check Creations by D out on her channel, and also on Dawn's channel as well. All right. Don't forget Cool Ranch. She's gonna be on this Thursday on my channel. So make sure you check out Cool Ranch. She's gonna be on with me on Thursday. And on her channel, also on Saturday, with Timeless Juice by Deborah. You can find her also with Scooter. All right, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for being here with us. We appreciate you guys. Have a
Love you
great
all.
Sunday. Until next time, peace, guy. Bye.
Bye.